And we have returned. Yeah. I don't see much point going... Oh, we don't have much money. I thought we had more money than that. I thought we had double the amount, but you know what? I don't want to spend another month.
Did you change your mind?
Well, not a month, but another hour or two in Mementos. We'll just leave with how much money we have. And we'll come back some other time if we desperately need cash, but... Hey, we'll be fine. Someone, my friend knew got blackmailed. Did someone really get kidnapped? Seriously, this is horrible. Apparently, you can never shake them off. This is hell.
Ah, you're back.
We got a new post about the old man who is stirring up trouble. Sounds like he and his son went around apologizing to everyone. It was like he was a totally different person, begging them on his knees for forgiveness and all. Glad it worked out okay. People in town are probably thinking the same thing. Great job. Yay. Quest done. Okay. Trying to think what I want to do. Not much I can do, is there? I say that, there's still stats, and we need to be smart. We need our smarts to go up. So... maybe we just study.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
I think we'll only get 2 blips, but hey.
Hey!
At the same time, I feel like that's kind of all we can do. just in terms of studying. Awesome. Sweet, so that will allow us to do Makoto's stuff.
Well then.
Nice finger work there, Joker. Sweet, okay. Of course, now is a rainy day.
Whew. I made it on time. I suppose I'm still safe if you're here. I can't be late today, too.
You seem busy.
Well, I don't deny it. I have much more work in television because of the Phantom Thieves. I have permission from my school, but it's still tough to do both. I can't keep complaining. Well, let's both do our best today.
Still need to be smart and hang out with him.
So sorry.
It's so gross and humid even though it's the end of June. And yeah, in Japan, when the rainy season ends, we say it opens. But in English, it's more common to hear people say the rainy season comes to a close. Be careful. Expression for the weather is totally different depending on the country you're in. Now then, Mr. Tanaka.
How about
Which
you?
of these animals involved in English idiom about the weather? Dogs? Raining cats and dogs? Yeah, okay.
This is it.
Good.
Suddenly started questioning everything I've known about, you know, my language. Jesus. Raining cats and dogs means it's pouring rain. The strongest theory for this origin, the sound of rain resembles dogs and cats fighting. Some other European languages describe bad weather as dog's weather too.
Nice going.
I mean, we did have an unfair advantage. That was a question about, you know, the language I'm using right now, opposed to, you know, Japan history. In Norwegian, they say it's raining witches, and in Polish, they say it's raining frogs. Each country has its own way of describing heavy rain, and its own metaphorical substitute for from the sky. Over here, they say that when a cat washes its face, it rains. I wash my face every day because I like being clean. That's not true at all. Oh, but I'm not a cat, of course. Shut up, cat.
This is why I hate rainy season.
Oh, sweet. Hound winter? So I'm guessing winter is weather. That makes sense. My new piece. So we can hang out with Yusuke. We could start talking to Makoto, but... Could we? Let's actually go to here first to see about the lottery. Oh, tomorrow.
Hi.
I kind of wanted to see how much money we get from the scratch card. Not the scratch card. The selling stuff. Because I think it would be quite interesting. It will help me decide how I'll play out some of these future events, I guess.
Okay.
So, okay, that's not too bad.
Grateful.
Oh,
All right.
no. Also, I want to see, can I sell? Can't sell crafting materials, which is a shame. Soma's worth a lot. But of course, they're like a very powerful item, of course. These are also very potential. How do we have that many life stones? How do we get that many? Do we get them from the mementos driving around? Tempted to sell some of these as well for some extra money, but you know what? We'll stay at that.
Again.
Oh wait, hang on. Because there is some
You should be grateful.
weapons and such we can sell.
I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. Come again.
That also is a point. I should go to the clothes shop. Get some money there. Shopping district. Oh, I was really confused then. Thought it would take us somewhere else. Oh, you're here. What's up? Bread made with love. Specific high school. Black robe. Black robe is for transmutation, isn't it? Yeah, they're not too hard to find. Sod it. We'll do it in case he won't give us another quest unless we do that. I want to sell. Sell all clothes. most of the prizes.
Hey, hey!
I do like how you can do that to potentially get some good items, and also... and also just, you know, get more stuff to sell. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, so let's see. Chat with Yusuke. We can potentially start Makoto. I'm gonna deal with Yusuke now, because I'm pretty sure Makoto will still be available for a while. Until we start her social link. I think she's available every day. Speaking of Yusuke, do we have an Ifrit? We do. Okay.
By the way,
I'm here to observe the public. Don't need anything from me. I came to see you. I have some news to you. My piece, Desire, has been accepted in the public expedition. Play as we speak. Would like to come see it with me. Let's hang out with him. I've yet to actually go there myself. This should be quite lovely.
All right.
Get to hang out in the museum.
indeed.
In addition to the expedition aspect of the show, there's also an evaluation procedure. I believe my piece truly stands out amongst the sea of art here, and yet no one has come to see it. Perhaps they're so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a look. What's this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title says Desire. I see no desire here. Ah yes, I understand now. This area is for students. The artist has likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there's neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come dear, there are much more detailed paintings over there. There's no need to worry, I'm not bothered in the slightest. Poor Yusuke. That was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I don't pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I'll be happy. Conveniently speaking, is this? Knowledgeable patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into this expedition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
Dare you? Are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try and remove yourself from the artist bias. The brushstrokes are splendid, given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It's empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye on your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty. That was harsh. Indeed.
Why?
But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured by the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colours, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire. Only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire, desire has captured me.
How could this be?
How could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? It is as though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end of me. This is just the beginning. Do not patronize me, I have no future in this field. What is going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? Stand up, Yusuke. What?
See.
I must stand up, both literally and figuratively. Failure and art go hand in hand. I cannot simply give up now. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful.
Okay.
But that is all the more reason I must break out of this slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit. I start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I can learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accept so much in using logic and to analyze the concepts of a heart. I hope you allow me to continue my skill card services as well, Ren. I shall conquer this. Yusuke seems especially motivated. He didn't realize we were getting the follow-up. I'm happy with this.
Let us return home.
But now, let us head home. I wish this afternoon. A slump, Ren, I apologize for causing a scene earlier. That one gentleman's critique made me fully realize what I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on drawing. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished by the end of today. Oh. I don't know which one to pick. I'll go with that, that's all. What? You suggested that I do even more than that? I suppose I could push myself more. I must clear my mind and fully devote myself to this. With your support, I was able to pick myself up rather quickly today. I hope this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. Sorry for taking up so much of your time, we'll meet again soon. Alright, Yusuke's great. I happily spend time with him.
Rain, huh?
Hey!
Yo.
Another box came. Sweet stuff.
Oh!
Another report. Yeah, once again, I'm pretty sure his is based on quests. I keep wanting to go down, but it's not a down option. Oh, and I can take time with the twins. Oh, kind of want to spend time with the twins because it's always funny.
What are you gonna do today?
Time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors.
Now.
The place we wish to evaluate your rehabilitation is where one offers up faith and words of devotion. The temple. Every day, lost sheep flock there to pray, and there are even chances individuals will confess to crimes. Or the church. Confessing one's crimes due to fear of divine punishment. That is a familiar ring to our own aim at rehabilitation. Does the location sound similar to you? Could be the church in Kanda. You mean the church?
Then.
Oh, it's called a church. Let's witness the so-called faith that humans offer with our own eyes.
Guide me.
2 eyes. Words. Need to stay in, mate.
Oh.
So this is where one prays to the gods of the New World. This place's atmosphere here is the antithesis of a prison cell. Is the man standing here the one... here, one of the gods? Oh, man, how much do I want to hit that? He's a priest. Oh, so a servant to the gods. That explains why he doesn't... I don't sense any exponential abilities from him. Exceptional abilities in him. What is that over there? A smaller room? I know. It's an Iron Maiden for reforming criminals, right? Whoever goes inside and fails rehabilitation gets skewered. Skewered alive. It's a confession booth. Confession booth? You mean this is tiny boxes where the crimes are confessed? Is something the matter? Oh god. Hey you. Sorry, this whole scene's just getting more and more entertaining by the moment. We're here for the confession booth deal you have going here. Wait. We're here for the confession booth deal you have going on. You seek to confess at such a young age? Alright, which of you would like to go first?
What are you saying?
Which of us? Do you intend to split us up and pick us off one by one? No such luck, we're both going in. I see. You're free to do so, but this really isn't much room inside. Are you attempting some sort of desperate practice by calling yourself a servant of God? You what? Listen to people's concerns? This isn't a form of rehabilitation. Regardless, such talk is cheap, but pays quite well. We shall undertake this confession and ascend the truth for ourselves. Ascertain the truth for ourselves. As for your confession, what to confess? It's probably unkind to kick the inmate, but it's part of my duties as warden, so that can't be held against me. Inmate, warden? This is none of your business. We're speaking to God right now. Recently I've been shifting my more mundane bookkeeping responsibilities to Caroline.
What?
You what? I knew my workload was feeling larger for some reason. But she made so many mistakes in her work that I regret not doing it myself.
Excuse me?
Oh, I love these scenes. I'd make mistakes when I have nearly twice the work. How about yourself, Caroline? Don't you have anything you'd like to confess while we're here? She already said about kicking me. Like what? I know you went out and ate, Menchi Katsu all by yourself. Do you really think you could escape my notice? I was curious about the line. What could humans want so badly that they would stand in place for so long? And now they're fighting. Won't do it again. Confession time is over. We're done here. All as it may be, I feel quite refreshed. We have not had this... Were it not for this opportunity, we would likely have kept these matters locked away deep in our hearts. Have you right your wrongs? That's your job, inmate. Know your place. By the way, why do humans pray to God? Shouldn't they be spending that time trying to solve their problems themselves? It's kind of a support. Have you given up on taking care of your own issues? Perhaps you're the one who needs to change of heart. No matter, you came to learn how these places of worship work firsthand. We'll consider the assignment a complete. Here's your reward. Ooh. You know, Confession seems like they'd be rather useful to your rehabilitation. You ought to confess to us every day. Put that out of mind, Colleen. Once we return, you're going to tell me about your experience eating you-know-what.
What?
But I've already confessed. Not enough, you haven't.
Let us return.
Oh, man. It's so good. Hey, there's an article making the rounds online. It's called Confessions of Boy M, a tell-all on Shida abuse scandal. It's gotta be Mishima, right? I read it. It sounds so horrible. It's no wonder they consider the Phantom Thieves hero. Kinda hard to bag on the Phantom Thieves after reading that. Might call them superheroes. Get a name out there? Where's the okay thing? The bigger our name is, the more our targets will hear talk of us. Remember that reporter?
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's just lots of other stuff. Oh, hey! It's nice that the rain stopped. It'd be even nice if the sky would clear, though. Okay, who do you have? Yuji. Yuji or Ann? Let's take a look at the confidants. Crocodile Theories? The Curry thing is also nice, but he's not in our party anymore. You know what I might do? Is go and see about starting Makoto. I hate having to make decisions. Wow. Whole 100 yen.
Wow. Welcome.
I miss the days of winning 100,000 yen. That was awesome.
Hi. Yeah.
I'm convinced going... Oh, nope, never mind. I was going to say I'm convinced going fast forward makes it that you don't win. And then I instantly won. Damn you, game, for contradicting me before I could even finish my sentence. Right, let's go to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate.
And let's see.
You certain?
Time for some rehabilitation.
what are we
Finished
after?
for the week you wish to now choose. Gather them.
Oh, there's Black Frost. Black Frost is a very expensive, high-level persona. That's awesome. Hell, biker.
Fusion. What path do you want?
I'll get
You okay with
Isis
this?
this way. I mean, sure, we might as well use this guy for something. And she could potentially be a good healer. Okay, let's do it.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
We'll do Bless and Psy Boost. Or do I want this? Nah, we'll do Psy Boost.
Its power will be nothing unusual. Girls, let us begin.
I'm Isis. You're the one who rests on the throne of the world. My mask will be proof of that fact. Genbu?
Do you really need this?
No, I was just looking.
You okay with this?
Anubis.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Wow, he is quite good. Although he definitely has a lot more of the instant kill moves that I don't really like. And it makes us get rid of Thunderbird.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
The White Rider.
Some modification, huh?
Who did it would need for the next social link link with these two? Oh, there we go. I knew it was one of these tabs. The Nico Shogun.
Some modification, huh?
So this is a
Let's
kind of
not choose.
annoying one, because now that I look at it, we need a
Let us begin
certain.
the search.
I hope we have it.
You change your mind. You'd like to read the These are the paths you have walked.
Right, ABC. Okay, so this. Oh, it's only.
This persona?
It's not that far off. This needs to be leveled up once for Denkaja.
A fee is required.
I'll do it now because
This
I'll
is your
need it.
power.
The others will just have to accept that we don't have
Done
just yet.
already? What?
I'll also equip him, so then hopefully by the time we go into, I was gonna say Tartarus, the metaverse,
It is
will
time,
remember
inmate.
the fact that we are in need of him. Okay, so we have the. No. We have the priestess.
What would you
Double
like?
check. Speedy Reader's not available yet, so let's not worry. Yo.
Hey,
Okay to see you.
do you have a minute?
It seems your studies have paid off. Have you been working hard? There's something I would like to ask of you. If it doesn't get away of your studies, that is. I could lend a year.
Thank you very much.
The courtyard should do.
I'd like to talk to you about something. Do you have a moment? Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kaneshiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all.
See, smart. Calling it this team and not the Phantom Thieves.
All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
Way to go, advisor.
Advisor? All right. My first step will be to learn more about the other students, but I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
You're totally right.
I knew it. I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts.
Fun.
Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way. I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
The arcade.
I often hear people talking about going to the arcade. To be perfectly honest, I've never been to one myself. Do you think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Let's go now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected. Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
It'll be an experience.
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me? I did it! No way!
Makoto's loud play is gathering quite a bit of attention. It seems she's too engrossed in the game to even notice them.
Oh, so this is how it is.
You were really into it.
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
That might just work.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
Still have much to learn.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
I sense a strong resolve from Makoto. Yay! Social link! We didn't use the word deal either.
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
I am thou. It shall become with the birth of the priestess persona.
Yeah, how did I never notice that comic? Allow you to see skills and potential item drops on the analysis screen.
All right.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right? I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes. To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself.
I mean, we go there.
It's getting late. Let's go home.
I mean, I might be going there later tonight. There's a huge possibility of doing so.
Thank you.
Thanks for setting aside some time for me today. It's always hard for me to come to places like this on my own, so it's been a big help. I've had all kinds of new experience today, and it's even been a little fun. Go again sometime.
Yes.
After all, there's clearly plenty more I can learn, but before that, we should go to the red light district, like we discussed before. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to keep you. I'll call you later. Bye.
All right then.
Ah, you're back.
Hey.
Okay, UI we can't do because we're not smart enough. You could start Himufi. It's really tempting. Mishima we could start.
I should write
That
something.
being said, I think I'm going to start the fortune teller first. I feel bad that I didn't do her in my original run through of this. And I feel like it's only right to give her another shot. Plus, I think this is the first time we've actually been here at night. And I'm pretty sure there's some shops that are now open for us.
What would you like?
Mini cactus. Oh, I can have multiple of these? Okay, well, why not? Well, few of these. I should have checked the plan. Damn it.
Take your time.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I just want to double check there wasn't a new thing there. Anyways, yo.
Oh.
Yes I am.
Greetings.
Oh, hello. Please take a seat.
Hello.
Hello there, this is your first time here, yes? It's not often that I get a young man stopping by my stand. My name is Chihaya Mifune. I'll be reading your fortune today. You can begin by telling me your name. I'm Ren Tanaka. Ah, Ren Tanaka. I see, your name is quite lucky. That aside, what type of consultation can I interest you in today? Give me the full package. Very well. I suppose the life of a high schooler is difficult after all. Now then, let's start with your internal reading to test the waters of your fates.
Here we go.
O divine power, bring forth this boy's future. Your first card is, I see, and the second, next is...
Is this?
Yes, I've seen everything. A stream of light obscuring the sun, the arrow tearing through the sky.
Here it is.
There seems to be new wealth in your future. Your financial fortune is looking good today. This wealth of which I speak will come from your house. Head home without detour, and precisely 5,000 yen will await you there. I'll do just that.
Yes.
As you should. Fate is absolute. But what is this? How strange, Tanaka-san. The general flow of your future seems to indicate ruin and an inmate locked away in a lonely cell. You seem to be a good person, Tanaka-san, but are you perhaps mixed with the wrong crowd? Beyond that, it seems continuing on your current path will lead to your death. How can I avoid this? I cannot offer advice to that end.
That's impossible.
The division is coming to me. This clear truth is simply undeniable. But although, now that I think about it, there may be a way you can attempt to counteract your destiny. All you need, my special spiritual object, the Holy Stone. With its power in your control, you can avoid even the most unfortunate of futures, probably. I typically only recommend this to my more experienced customers, but your situation is too dire to ignore. You see, the stone itself is imbued with the aura of joy that will zap away all the horrible energies surrounding you. All you need to do is keep it wrapped in cloth and be sure to recharge its power in moonlight every 3 days.
What do you say?
As for the cost, it's only 100,000 yen. Not bad for an item that could change your very future, yes? This seems suspicious. It's legitimate, I promise. So you really don't want it?
Is that so?
What a shame. It will, what a shame. It will be to see the flames of youth snuffed. What a shame it will be to see the flames of youth snuffed out so soon. Well, come see me if you change your mind. I really can help you if you like. Ah, you're home. I've been waiting for you.
Oh.
I wonder what's going on. Hey, Ren. How's your pocket money situation been looking? You're hopeless.
Fine.
Here.
For real?
This is 5,000 yen. I won some money in the lotto, so I don't mind sharing my winnings. Thanks. See, it could be nice sometimes.
The rest is on you.
Make sure you close at the shop like always.
Hey.
The fortune teller was right. That's kind of scary.
That's incredible.
She even got the amount spot on. Maybe that Chihaya lady can seriously read into the future. Wait, this is bad. Didn't she say you're going to die? And figure out what to do. And maybe have her read my compatibility fortune with...
No.
Never mind. 100,000 yen. One reason why I didn't take... It took me so long to get started with hers is the money barrier. Though, thankfully, I have money this time around. Chris was bickering on the convenience store. A young woman wearing all brand clothing and another wall arguing. Both on the high horse, and even though they deserve dressed fancily, they felt novelty rich. Speaking of, a Japanese word for high horse and novelty rich, both organized as shogi terms. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So, Tanaka-san, have you seen this piece before?
Do you know the answer?
On the back of this piece. Oh, gold. I would have guessed this one, but gold.
This is it.
Exactly.
The lance and the silver general also have the kanji for gold on their back. By the way, it said that the 2 on the back of the pawn piece is to conserve form of gold. Okay. You can choose to promote your pieces under certain circumstances. If a knight crossed into enemy territory, for instance, they could be promoted. They become mobile as a gold general. A weak piece like a pawn can become gold if they get into enemy's camp, hence no reach. I have no idea how you say that.
Nice going.
Yeah. Because they decide to be acknowledged. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making yourself seem bigger reminds me of some Reminds me of a frangled lizard. Who are we going to mention Kawashima then? Ugh. Okay. Today. Ryuji and Kasumi. I think it's going to be Kasumi because I'm just worried about not finishing hers in time. Even though I'm pretty sure we have plenty of time. Nope, not skills. I know we have a velvet room here.
Hey, inmate!
So let's just pull out a faith persona.
Justine, you handle. Read here. This persona?
Oh, him, right, yeah. We'll just grab the Phoenix there.
You'll withdraw this then accept. Is this what you want?
Just because it's cheaper.
Are you finished?
And I don't want to go spending too much money, even though I got a ton. But, you know.
No slacking off.
Okay, now we have Phoenix. Anything I wanted to do here? Let me see if what's his face is about. Nope. Okay. What was in here? Oh, textile squad.
Welcome.
Yo, whoa, camera. Yo,